Welcome back to Math from Scratch with Mr. Rodriguez. Today we're going to be presenting subtracting from zeros.
Dun dun dun!
Subtracting from zeros is when you have two numbers that look somewhat like this. You have a number that ends in a bunch of zeros and then you are subtracting another number. And this creates a problem. So let's start with solving this subtraction. And the first thing that you need to consider is that you have to place the numbers in vertical setting, starting from the ones all the way up. Of course, a subtraction gotta start with the minuend, and then you're gonna subtract the subtrahend, and the result of that is gonna be the difference. So let me set those numbers for you so you can see exactly how this looks like. So I have the 5,000, and then the 5,000, I'm going to subtract now the 24. The 24, you have to align it considering the place value. So this is the ones and these are the tens. And these are the ones and these are the tens. So got to be perfectly aligned or it's not going to be correct. So the 4 goes here and the 2 should go there. Somewhat like that. Now, to solve this subtraction, usually you would try to subtract 4 ones from no ones, and that's a problem because you have absolutely no one. You get the joke? No ones. So to solve this problem, what can you do? You can probably break the very next, you can borrow from the very next place value and break it and make 10 of the previous one, but you don't have any. So again, we start having some
Dun dun dun!
trouble, right? And the way to solve the situation is the following. So I cannot borrow from here, and I cannot borrow from here, and I cannot borrow from here. I'm going to regroup from the 5. So this place value, I'm going to break it into 4 plus 1. But this one that it's here is 4 plus 1. The 1, I'm going to send it to the previous place value. And remember, the previous place value is 10 of the next place value. So that means that that 1, it's a 10 here, right? Since I have nothing here, so it's 10. Now, this is going to be like a trickle effect. I took away from here and pass it to the next place value. And I'm going to do the same thing over and over until I get to the position where I need them, the units. So the 10, I'm going to break into 9 and 1, and the 1 goes to the next place value to become a 10. And then the 10 is going to be, again, broken down to 9 and 1. The 9 stays, and the 1 becomes a 10. And now I can subtract. So once that I finish that part of the work, I can do 10 minus 4 equals 6. Now 9 minus 2 equals 7, and 9 minus nothing equals 9, and 4 minus nothing equals 4. Now we can feel a little bit more like this. So what is the very next consideration that I would want to give you when you subtracted from zeros? Well, in any subtraction, you can actually confirm the result that you have. And the way to prove that this is correct is actually, if you subtracted 24 and then the answer is 4,976, well, to see if this difference is correct, you can actually add again the 24 to check if the answer is correct, because you need to go back to 5,000. You know, you took it away and you get this, well, give it back and let's go back to 5,000. So I'm just gonna show you the way to confirm that the subtraction is correct. So beside it, I'm gonna do a little operation to prove that the subtraction was successful. So I'm gonna take 4,976, and I'm gonna add now the 24 that I subtracted previously, right? And when you perform that subtraction, you should get the same number that you started with. So 6 plus 4 equals 10, 0, and you regroup the number 1 to the very next place value. 7 plus 2 plus 1 is going to be 10. 0 and regroup the very next one. And then 9 plus 1 equals 10. 0 and regroup again the 1. And 4 plus 1, it's 5. And this is what I call success.
Ding.
Well, thank you again for watching Math from Scratch with Mr. Rodriguez. I hope that you enjoyed the video and subscribe.